For the second day of our holiday weekend at Disneyland Paris, we are visiting Walt Disney Studios. We enjoy a bit of time in Avengers Campus and our first visit to Pym Kitchen. Later in the video, we'll also share our experience with our first stay at Hotel Cheyenne. Let's go!
Alright, good morning. It's day 2. We're heading over to Disney Studios Park. We're gonna pony up for the Express Pass. Let me go, Premier Pass?
Premier Pass.
Premier Pass for Crush's Coaster because it's one of our favorite rides. And it's always like a 2+ hour wait for it, so... Well, I guess an hour and a half plus wait. It's always very long. So we're just gonna pay for that. our only paid ride this trip. And then I think we're gonna try to hop in the no reservation line for Pym's Test Kitchen and try that out if we can get in there. And then we'll see what else the day takes us to. Let's see how we get on.
Disney Village is also decked out for the holidays. Like previous years, they have added booths selling things like mulled wine and roasted chestnuts. When we visited last year, we didn't get to spend much time checking out the new Avengers Campus, which we only saw at night. While not very big, this area is an improvement over what previously felt like a neglected section of the park. We saw Ant-Man and the Wasp at one of the character spots, as well as Captain America taking a stroll through the campus. This looks like where they might have interactions with Loki or Thor. These Groot cookies look adorable. We meant to come back to give them a try, but ran out of time.
Oh, this is the shawarma place from like Avengers. I did hear about
this. Over near the Ratatouille ride, we found the Winter Gourmet booths. There seemed to be fewer set up this year compared to last. They serve a wide variety of winter and holiday treats. Because of the lines, they do tend to make this already narrow part of the park a bit more difficult to navigate. While Tori didn't get a mulled wine here, she did grab one later in the afternoon in Disney Village.
Well, Vin Show. Tis the season.
It was time for our premier access pass to Crush's Coaster. This ride might be one of our favorites in all of Disneyland Paris. It's an incredibly fun indoor coaster with amazing theming where you ride in a spinning turtle shell. It also sports one of the longest wait times in the park. Well worth the cost of a premier access pass if you don't want to rope drop it. Pym Kitchen is one of the harder reservations to get at Disneyland Paris, but there is a way you can still dine without one. In front of the restaurant, there's a line for guests without reservations. We got in line right around when it opened and were able to get a table with only a 10 to 15 minute wait. This is a fun restaurant to dine at. The theming is incredible, including both decor and food. The buffet is pretty extensive and has many different types of dishes that have either been shrunk down or made larger. There is a hot food section with signature foods like the giant burger, hot dog, and pretzel sandwich. A large salad bar and cold food section. A huge array of desserts, including a delicious super-sized Oreo. And a kids section. One regular non-alcoholic beverage, soda, coffee, water, etc. is included with the buffet price. They also have a signature drink, blue spritz and goji berries, which Tori really enjoyed, and a couple of beer flights. The €19 beer flight comes with themed cups and a plastic ruler tray you get to take home with you. After lunch, we walked across to join the single rider line for the Spider-Man web ride. If there's only a couple of you and you don't want to wait in the much longer regular queue, single rider is a great option.
You better enjoy the presentation. We hope you all have a great time on your visit to the Worldwide Engineering Brigade Open House. Nous vous souhaitons une excellente visite durant cette journée portes ouvertes de la Web Engineering Brigade. Et voici notre chef de projet, Peter Parker.
Comment ça va? Je suis Peter Parker. Ici chez Web, on a accès à une super technologie, comme le vibranium du Wakanda ou ce fluide extraterrestre dément. On a les particules de Pym et StarTech. ça nous permet de développer des trucs incroyables, comme ces petits speederboats par exemple. Regardez, c'est super, ils peuvent même se dupliquer tout seuls.
Se dupliquer tout seul?
Parce qu'ils sont pas croyables. Petit, arrête de faire ça, c'est bon. Mais si vous êtes là, c'est pour nous aider à tester le nouveau véhicule Slinger. Grâce à son processeur, vous lancerez vos propres toiles d'araignée, comme mon pote Spider-Man.
Peter, ta présentation est en train de t'échapper.
Oui, j'ai remarqué ça, Chérine, et je te serais reconnaissant de lancer immédiatement les protocoles de
Peter, il y a un petit problème.
Bon, enfin, si vous voulez lancer une toile, c'est simple comme bonjour. Vous tendez juste les bras dans la direction que vous voulez, et le tour est fait, c'est cool.
Peter, si Spider-Bot continue de se répliquer et dévore tout ce qu'ils trouvent sur leur passage.
Ils ont l'air bloqués en mode auto-réplication. Tu pourrais essayer de gérer ça à ma place?
Très bien. Je contacte Monsieur Stark.
N'appelle pas Monsieur Stark! N'appelle pas Monsieur Stark, j'aurais pas dû crier. Est-ce que tu pourrais appeler une autre personne?
Oh, ok. Je contacte Spider-Man.
C'est bizarre. Je vais appeler Spider-Man à la rescousse parce que je crois qu'il est dans les parages. Ok, au revoir. Spider-Man?
As you may have noticed, the Spider-Bots are multiplying and consuming everything in sight. Unless Spider-Man can stop them, they will destroy the entire Avengers Campus.
Salut, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Vous avez un problème d'arachide? Je vais vous aider.
Te voilà, super. Le risque atteint le niveau danger exponentiel. Tu as peut-être besoin d'aide. Ici, j'appelle les Avengers.
Pas de panique, les amis. Je vais régler ça. Ok, la journée porte ouverte est annulée.
Are you okay?
Et je crois que j'ai besoin d'aide.
C'est le moins qu'on puisse dire.
Chérine, prépare les véhicules Slinger.
C'est comme si c'était fait.
Allez tous vers les Slingers et on fera équipe pour empêcher les speederboats de détruire le campus. Un jeu d'enfant.
Okay, we have a plan. Head to the Slinger vehicles and we'll team up to sling webs and stop the...
While not as fun as the Spider-Man that swings through the sky in Disneyland, California, they do put on a fun little rooftop Spider-Man show above the web ride.
Salut petit.
Oh, Tony, j'étais en train de surveiller l'Avengers Campus.
Tu as pu tester ta nouvelle combinaison? Oui ou non?
On se capte plus tard, monsieur Stark.
Dis-moi gamin, Charline a remarqué une anomalie dans le système. Trouve-moi ces speederbots.
Oh non, pas de panique. Sous contrôle, je gère. C'est tout moi ça. Oh non. C'était fou! Vous avez vu ça, monsieur Stark?
Des dégâts?
Vous pourriez me féliciter quand même. Alors, vous en dites quoi? C'est qui a réussi? C'est Spidey!
Donc, quel...
Hashtag Amazing Spider-Man. Hashtag mission. Hashtag kiss. Hashtag bye.
Over at the back of Toy Story Playland, you'll find Cars Road Trip. We hadn't experienced this ride since its previous incarnation as the Backlot Studio Tour. It's fun and fits in well with the land, but it definitely feels scaled down from what it once was.
Bonjour tout le monde, je m'appelle Sally et je serai votre guide pour vous faire découvrir la route 66 en compagnie de mon amie Rose Ramirez. Thanks Sally. I'm so excited to check out Route 66 with you. I'm ready to meet it, read it and defeat it.
Salut Sally. Hey, salut écrou. Un mot pour décrire cet écrou. Ka-chow! The Route 66. She is full of the crazy beautiful things. Ciao! Au revoir les amis des écrous.
Le garage fantôme. Oh, the ghost garage. I'd be dying to get out. Hey, it's the Copper Canyon traffic maze. I've been there. Wow, tu as réussi à sortir du labyrinthe. It was amazing. Je suis irrésistiblement... We're driving into Catastrophe Canyon? Oui, une merveille. Tout ce qu'il y a de moins naturel, secoué par des micro-séismes toutes les 5 minutes. What? The canyon has an aftershock every few minutes? Oui, that's awesome!
Bien, nous allons marquer un court arrêt dans le canyon. Veuillez rester assis et garder les mains et les bras à l'intérieur du train. Merci.
All right, everybody. We're making a short scheduled stop here in the canyon. Please remain seated and keep your hands and arms inside the tram. Thanks.
Mater, this is your masterpiece, man. The Eiffel Tower. Far out.
Ah, mais sur la route de la vie. Route 66 was so much fun. Now I just want us all to go back and meet it, read it, and repeat it. À bientôt. Bye, everybody. Take care.
We walked back over to Disneyland Park just in time to catch the end of a holiday greeting with Santa and the gang at the front of Main Street.
Ready for our parade later today! Mickey, this is so exciting!
À tout à l'heure!
See you soon!
Ho, ho, ho! Fantastique! C'est magique!
Of course, we couldn't call this a successful Disneyland weekend without experiencing a couple of our favorite park rides. Before we grabbed our bags and headed to the train station, we wanted to explore the hotel a bit more. Cheyenne Hotel has a lounge called the Red Garter Saloon. The saloon is located on the back side of the hotel's main entrance. While they weren't the best beignets we've ever had, they hit the spot along with some tasty beverages. This was our first stay at Hotel Cheyenne. Normally, we stay at one of the hotels around Lake Disney. The hotel has an Old West theme which carries over from the main buildings into the entire hotel grounds. You'll see a lot of Woody, Jessie, and Bullet from Toy Story sprinkled throughout. The hotel lobby is beautifully decorated for the holiday season. Aside from the saloon lounge, the main building also contains a large gift shop, a buffet restaurant, and a Starbucks. Moving outside, you'll find all the buildings have an Old West-themed exterior as well as matching names. These streets are designed to evoke an Old West feel with things like a campfire and horse hitching spots. The buildings with lodging all appear to be 2 stories, and we didn't see an elevator in ours. Something to keep in mind if you have accessible needs. Here's a tour of our room 2271 in building 22.
Alright, this is Hotel Cheyenne, room 2271. So walking in on the left, we have a shelf, some hangers, a little bench, and the safe that will hold a laptop, looks like, yeah. There is a key card switch for your lights. You have to put something in there to make the lights work. On the right's the bathroom. Let's see, we got some old-timey lights up there. Oh, the shower is done in a kind of wood style. That's fun. You get the squeeze bottle for the shampoo and body wash. There's also, okay, there's some small bottles with shampoo and it looks like conditioner. Shower curtain. Little bullet thing, get some horseshoes there. Let's see, towels. We got some towels up here, check them. Those are not particularly soft towels. A nice big mirror and classic Disneyland Paris hotel hairdryer. Moving into the main room. Got a little like beverage station here, looks like, of some sort. Maybe you can store your luggage underneath. Some hooks for hanging some clothes. On the right, we got this lovely portrait of Woody and Jessie and Bullet. I guess this is like a couch, maybe couch bed converts. There's a couple pillows there. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a bed. You can sleep on this. We have some themed lights, some Woody themed lights, and some nice Woody themed wallpaper at the top. On the bed here we have some faux cow skin, bed runner. Some curtains that are themed to Woody's outfit. Or is that Jessie's outfit? I'm not sure. No, it's Woody's shirt. And across from that, you have a little bench with another mirror, horseshoe themed, the sheriff's star. And this lamp, this cowboy boot lamp, is something else. It's pretty cool. It does have a kettle and a coffee machine. And there are some included teas and coffees there. A nice big TV, some storage. Nice, a lot of storage here for stuff. It looks like there is AC, some air conditioning there. Control on the wall here. Yeah, so this is a pretty highly themed room. Pretty nice. Alright, that wraps up another amazing weekend adventure for us. It started off a little bit rocky, but we definitely turned it around, especially today. We had an amazing time today. We hope that you've enjoyed coming along with us on this adventure.
If you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe. It really helps us out. Until next time.
Bye.
Making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around.